Welcome back. This is Gage Reality, and if you could, please like, comment, and subscribe, and go over to Instagram and follow me at Gage_reality. So I was about to clean the pool just after the holiday, had a lot of family over, so I want to get the pool cleaned. And I thought about, I haven't done a video in some time now. So sorry about the wait on new videos, but I thought, hey, let me do a video about budget pump shotguns. So I had a friend last year. She was just trying to get into firearms. The city and state she was living in didn't allow firearms, and she had no idea about where to go, what to do. My advice to her at the time was, because I let her shoot some handguns, and she didn't feel too comfortable with the handguns, and I promoted to her to try to take some training classes. And that wasn't in the budget, but she did have about $200 in her budget. I said, instead of budgeting, spending that $200 on a handgun that's gonna be very cheap and may not be up to quality, spend that $200 on a pump shotgun, right? So I let her shoot some of my 12 gauge shotguns. So she liked them, but she thought it was a little bit too much kick. So she ended up buying a 20 gauge Mossberg shotgun, pump shotgun. And that was kind of her entry level into getting into firearms a little bit better. And you know, now she has a couple of rifles, she has handguns, and she has another shotgun. So that 20 gauge shotgun was something that she could handle. The Mossberg Cruiser was really within her budget. It's a quality firearm, and it was able to give her some kind of stepping stones into learning more about firearms and wanting to get more motivated to pursue handguns. So I have 3 budget shotguns right here, and they're all clear on safe, and just want to show you that. So it's no loaded firearms right here. So the first one, I just might as well, since it's in my hand, I'll show you. This is the Mossberg 500, right? So this is going to be more so one of the most expensive out of the 3 that I have today. The Mossberg 500 has a phenomenal track record. You know, police departments, military have used these Mossberg 500s in different variations throughout the years. You know, some have used the 590s, but these 500s are great for home defense. You can even turn them into a truck gun, put them in the trunk of your car. I have this ATI folding stock on it, so you can fold it, put it into a gym bag, put it into a gun case, and go ahead, travel with it, or keep this in your safe or your closet at home or near your bedside. So I have a light on it, so something happens in the middle of the night, I can identify what's going on before I start shooting. So this is a great option. You know, Mossberg has been around for years, one of the top selling shotgun manufacturers in the world, at least here in the United States. And you know, this firearm, this shotgun is just phenomenal. So this holds 5+1, if I'm not mistaken. So this is 5+1, and great capacity, 2 3/4 shells coming out. So you know, you don't want to use any 3-inch shells. 2 3/4, pretty much you can shoot anything, birdshot, buckshot, slugs, out of this shotgun and not have any problems. It has the safety on the top up here. You can push it, activate it with your thumb when you're you know, sighted in and you have your targets and you're ready to take it off safe. It's drilled and tapped, so I can put an optic on the top, right? If I wanted to, I could put a shell carrier on the side saddle. I'm not really big on side saddles because, you know, I feel like if I'm reloading this shotgun, I'm probably in a bigger problem than I need to be in, and I may need to just go to my pistol or my sidearm. But that's it. That's the Mossberg 500. Phenomenal firearm. You can put 3-inch shells in here. I try to stay away from the 3-inch shells because sometimes they do get caught up. Phenomenal handgun, shotgun. So put this on your list of shotguns that you may want to consider. Prior to COVID, you could catch these in the $250 to $400 range. Right about now, you're probably going to catch it around the $450 to $500 range. Brand new. So it's phenomenal shotgun. And then also I have the Maverick 88. So the Maverick 88 is the economy line, or the entry level line, or however you want to say it, to the Mossberg shotgun family. This one has a pretty high capacity. It is a 2 3/4 shells or 3-inch shells to use. I pretty much keep all of my shotguns loaded up with slugs. I have a large property here. My neighbors aren't very close to me. Whatever I hit, I want it to go down. So this is a 7+1 capacity. It's a phenomenal shotgun. It's super cool. They have shown over time that they are durable. It's made of not as higher quality materials as this Mossberg 500, and you can see from the magazine tube, where the magazine tube on this Maverick 88 is longer than the 500. That's what's going to hold your shells. So this tube is going to hold more shells than that tube on my 500. I could extend it, but I just choose not to. So this Maverick 88 is plain Jane. I don't have any additions on it. I may put a flashlight on it in the future, and I may change out the pump in the stock. But other than that, I don't see myself putting an optic on it or anything like that. But this shotgun typically runs, if you get the 5 shell capacity, it's gonna run about $180 to $200. This one right here, as it sits, it's about $200 to $250. You can find them depending on what gun store you buy it from, or if you buy it offline and have it shipped to your FFL. I know Academy Sports typically keep them in the $220 range, so that's a great buy. It's really good to get you into firearms if you need something around your home, or you need to throw something in the trunk of the car or your truck to just protect you and your family. And it's a good shooter. I really like it. And this is I want to say this is I think this is a 20-inch barrel right here. I'm not certain on that, but this is a 20-inch barrel, and I think this Mossberg is an 18-inch barrel. So let me see real quick. This is a different stock on the Mossberg. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I think it might be a 20-inch barrel. So, but other than that, moving on to the third one, I have the Stevenson 320 right here. Budget shotgun. You could catch these for $150 to $210 prior to COVID. Right now, you're probably gonna catch them, a little bit over $200 to that $250 range. It's a phenomenal shotgun. I think back in the day when I bought it, it was $150. It was really budget. It's a steal. The trigger in this shotgun is phenomenal. It's a little bit different. It's a little bulky than the Maverick 88 or the Mossberg 500, but I put some sandpaper right here to help keep my hand on it. And given the fact that I only shoot slugs tend to give a higher rate of recoil. So to mitigate the recoil, to keep my hand, I put some sandpaper right there, skateboard tape basically, And that helps. That really does help. So when you get your shotgun, you may want to include that in what you're doing. I have a flashlight on here. I'm not really big into the wired flashlights. You know, this isn't a shotgun that I keep by the bedside. I pretty much keep this hidden in a closet in the bedroom, but you know, it works. This has a capacity of 5+1, 2 3/4 shells. It can take 3-inch shells. Let me see. It'll take 3-inch. Yeah, it will take 3-inch shells. But just like I said, I only use 2 3/4. It has this fake stock on it, just like the Mossberg. I could change this stock. It has the pistol grip, but I'm not gonna put any more money into this budget shotgun. If I would put more money into it, I'd just go out and buy a better shotgun. So you all will look at that. I see a lot of guys, they get a budget pistol or they get a budget shotgun, and they put more accessories and add-ons to the firearm than the actual firearm cost. And you know, I'm thinking, yeah, you should have just bought a better firearm at that point. But you know, people do whatever they want to do with their money. But if you're trying to get into shotguns or firearms, you're on a budget, you're in that $180 to $250 price range, you may want to look at these 3 shotguns. They're phenomenal. I've put a ton of rounds through the 500, a ton of rounds through this 320. The Maverick 88 is new. As you can see, it does not have the pistol grip. It has more of a traditional stock on it. This is a newer firearm to myself. I bought it brand new from Academy, but it's phenomenal. It works well. The safety is one of the things I do not like on, not the safety, but the mag release is one of the things I do not like about this shotgun. It could have been better, but for $200, $220, whatever I paid for this at the time, you know, it's not a lot of money. That's something that I could train, shoot and put more shells through it and get better at working and actuating. Just like I said, I bought this just to have fun with, but this will be perfect if I wanted to use this for home defense or to just keep it in the truck. So that's just some options. You do have, and all these are 12 gauge shotguns. You do have the option of 410. I probably wouldn't select 410 shotgun caliber for or gauge for home defense. Is just a little bit smaller unless you're shooting slugs through it. And gel testing has shown that even shooting slugs and a 410 shotgun isn't as effective as a 20 gauge or a 12 gauge. So like I said, with my friend, she utilized that 12 gauge. I know a lot of individuals who have 20 gauge. I know a lot of people who have 20 gauges who use them for home defense because it mitigates a lot of recoil. A lot of older individuals, they switch to 20 gauge or they opt for 20 gauge because of the recoil. But for me, if I had any option, I would always stick with 12 gauge and only shoot slugs. That's just pretty much what I like. But you go out, shoot, figure it out on your own. I'm gonna get to cleaning this pool. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and share the video. Just like I said, this is Gage Reality. You guys have a great day. Thank you.